So the first thing I'd like to say is that it's ridiculously exciting to be here.
You're most welcome to be here.
This is quite the amazing place, and I've been preparing to talk to you for a long time. So I'm really looking forward to it. You said something that caught me right away when we were discussing various issues just before we started. You said you were up till 4 in.the morning.
Yeah, so, actually a little more like 5 in the morning. But
okay.
We got the X.AI data center or supercomputer center training from beginning installation to start of training in 19 days, which is the fastest that anyone has ever gotten a supercomputer to train.
And is that in that new building off to the side?
That's in Memphis, actually.
It's in Memphis?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's where you were?
Yeah.
I see.
Memphis, the capital of ancient Egypt.
Right. Yeah, you're bringing what?
Perhaps that's where our new God will come from.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, I wish that was funny. Yeah, okay, so I want to talk to you about alignment.
I wish that was funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
Well, look, I mean, there are a few things we're aiming for with Grok, the X.AI.
Yeah.
But it's the name of the AI from X.AI is called Grok.
Yeah.
And if you're familiar with the term.
I'm familiar.
So,
I want to ask you about that too.
Well, Grok just means to deeply understand something.
Yeah, but it's got that weird background. That's Stranger in a Strange Land, right? Robert Heinlein. That was a favorite book of mine. How old are you?
53.
Yeah, okay. So we're roughly from the same era. I read Heinlein a lot when I was a kid.
The first 2/3 of Stranger in a Strange Land are great. It gets kind of weird in the final third.
Yeah. So why'd you pick Grok?
Well, I think because of the meaning of the word.
Yeah.
To grok something is to understand it at a very deep level.
Yeah.
To really fundamentally understand something, and that's what we're aiming for with our AI. The stated goal of X.AI is to understand the universe.
Yeah.
So to really just understand the nature of the universe, and even what questions to ask about the universe.
Yeah.
So that's our goal. I think it's a good goal.
So let me ask you some specific questions about that. So I played around a lot with large language models. I have some people on my team who built one. Actually, we built one out of my writing that I've been using to help me with my new book. So if I come across biblical passages that I can't understand, I can use that system to give me a first pass approximation, and it works quite nicely.
Yeah.
I've used Grok quite a lot too, and ChatGPT, and I use them as research assistants, and they're ChatGPT lies a lot, so you have to keep an eye on it. Well, so I've been thinking about this alignment problem, and so
alignment problem's a big deal.
I got an idea to run by you, and you tell me what you think about this. Well, so there's a golden thread of conversation that constitutes the basis for humanities education, let's say, that's run across centuries, and in principle, that concentrates on ideas that have been winnowed probably through a quasi-evolutionary process across large spans of time.
Yeah.
So you get documents out of that, like the King James Bible, for example.
Sure.
And they're zeroing in on core conceptual structures that we don't even necessarily explicitly understand.
Yeah.
It seems to me that when we take young people and we give them a genuine humanities education, we solve the alignment problem for them. Now, so the question...
Or make it worse.
Well, you do that if it's propagandistic. You can make it much worse.
Which often is these days.
That's pretty much that's exactly. Well, that's also exactly what happens, and inevitably when that unbroken tradition is not transmitted. And so this strikes to something that's very essential, which is, well, what's the difference?